Hi, Widanage from Beyond. Here we discuss the impact of the second house for Aries people for their wealth and savings. We have our earlier video on the importance of the second house in a birth chart for a person for a person's wealth and savings. The link is below. Better to watch that video. Okay, the second house of your birth chart resembles your wealth and savings, especially the cash and the savings. The wealth with high liquidity that you can spend or use instantly. Also, what you have gathered means savings. Remember, this does not resemble your long-term fixed assets like properties, then lands, houses, vehicles, building, etc. Also, not the income. Income also belongs to 11th house. This is about second house, which resembles your wealth and savings with high liquidity like cash. So, as you are an Aries person, your second house is Taurus. That means second house belongs to Taurus sign. So, it is better to have moon in your second house in your birth chart to give you optimum benefits in wealth and savings, because the moon exalts in your second house, because the second house falls under Taurus sign, no? So the moon exalts there in the Taurus sign. So luckily your second house belongs to Taurus sign, so the moon gets its maximum there and it exerts maximum benefits for your wealth and savings. Also, as the Taurus sign is an on house for Venus, so if the Venus in your second house, then that gives you good influences or highly beneficial influences for wealth and savings for the Aries people. In fact, Mercury also beneficial as it becomes friendly in the second house. What about the Jupiter? Jupiter becomes enemy there in your second house, because Jupiter becomes enemy in the uh, Taurus sign. Taurus sign is in your second house, no? It does not give the maximum. So if the Jupiter in your second house, it doesn't give its maximum, but still some fair outcome might come even under certain difficulties or obstacles. Because the Jupiter is considered as the resembling planet of the whale, Jupiter also a naturally uh, auspicious planet. It is considered as a naturally auspicious planet. But what happens if the Mars is located in the second house of Aries natives? Then it is difficult them to gather wealth or save wealth, as it becomes neutral in your second house, and also as it represents the eighth house of your birth chart as the ruling planet of your eighth house, because the eighth house is considered as the worst house of any horoscope. So the generally the ruling planet of the eighth house doesn't exert beneficial influences. So only there are few exceptions for that. You might get only a slight relief as the Mars also as the Lord of the Aries sign, but still not sufficient to be average. Then negative. You will have to spend a lot that makes it difficult for you to save. If the Sun or South node in your second house, that also exerts negative impact on wealth and savings as they become in enemy state there. Sun makes you spend or distribute your money, making it difficult you to save or gather. Even though the Saturn and North node becomes friendly there in your second house, it doesn't give the maximum benefits as naturally auspicious planets like Moon, Venus, Mercury, or Jupiter, but still give some positive outcome. If it is Saturn, you have to gather your wealth under difficult conditions or hard ways. If not, then your wealth and savings might face sudden rises and falls time to time and high expenses. So, what are the remedies for those weak planets in the second house? No remedy is required for Moon, Venus, and Mercury in your second house, as they are already strong in your second house. But for the Jupiter, then wear gold as a men's or women's jewelry. Better if you can wear it with or without topaz gem or yellow sapphire gem. If it is Mars, then wear copper with or without red coral. Gold or brass for the Sun, with or without crimson red ruby or Padparaksha sapphire, which are pinkish orange in color. For the South Node, then the iron with or without cat's eye gem. Now another thing is there, the ruling planet of the Lord of the second sign is Venus. So what happens if Venus is not located in your second house and located in another house of your birth chart? Then then check its state, whether it is exalted or debilitated or something else. If the Venus in your 7th or 10th or 11th or 12th houses, then it is positive. There is no need for any remedy. But otherwise, then do the remedies for the Venus. Uh, what is that? Wear the silver with white diamond or a white gem. But please make sure to consult an astrologer before wearing these uh, metals or gems, uh, before carrying out these remedies, because the astrologer will check your birth chart by considering the overall impact, the all the facts and overall impact, and then he will recommend the most suitable remedies for you. Or message us below to our WhatsApp mentioned here with your date of birth, place of birth, and the time of birth, together with your name and contact details, to get the free of charge consultation on that. So the best of luck for you.